Fort Duquesne, Braddock's first objective, is held by the French and their Indian allies. It stands guard at the crucial forks, controlling all traffic through the Ohio country. To assault it is an ambitious plan. General Braddock names George Washington one of his chief aides. Though it's not an official British commission, Washington jumps at the opportunity to serve alongside the highest-ranking British officer on the continent.
The men are looking very good indeed. Yes, sir.
In June of 1755, Braddock's march to the Ohio country finally gets underway. A long, thin column of wagons, artillery, horses, and camp followers, 4 miles long. "300 axemen clear the way." It's a logistical feat that only the British would attempt. Marching army through 100 miles of dense forest, steep mountains, and muddy river crossings. After a week, they have gone only 22 miles. After 3 grueling weeks, the British Army finally approaches the Monongahela River, just a few miles south of Fort Duquesne. Morale is high. General Braddock has led his army nearly 100 miles. His engineers built log roads to cross the swamps. A company of sailors rigged block and tackle to hoist the heavy cannon over the hills. The worst is behind them. Washington is impressed. This is the kind of British officer the young Virginian aspires to be. When word reaches Fort Duquesne of the advancing British column, the French realize their only hope is to ambush the British as they cross the Monongahela River. They encounter each other deep in the woods. Beaujeu leads the warriors and Canadians into the woods. He'll fight the battle the Indian way. In the beginning, it looks as if the highly disciplined British will prevail. Their volleys prove deadly immediately. But once the Indians and Canadians slip into the hills on either side of the British, everything changes. Washington and the other officers struggle to keep their men in formation. While the Indians and Canadians snipe at them from both sides. The British start to fall back, but on the narrow forest road they collide with the troops behind them. Chaos ensues. Deadly tangles of redcoats mass together, making pathetically easy targets.
Back to the fight! Get over here, you coward! Hold your line, man! Hold your line!
Permit the Virginians to fight as the enemy does. We know the Indian mode.
Certainly not, sir. Mind your place. No time!
The general's been hit!